Today we discuss about how to declare a variable and constant in Windows application, that is Windows form designs. So already we are created AAK stores. I'm opening my project. It is a Windows form application. So I want to change my designing contents as first label as a enter integer value, and second is given as a not C value, enter string. Enter string or double, enter double value. Okay, so we are the two input, that is text boxes there. I change the properties, checkbox background styles and font styles using the property window. Here I am set a foreground color, that means font color as a menu light highlight, that is blue color, and then background is pink color. I was selected here, same as text box 2 also, changing the background as usual, font color. So yes, so just we created today discuss about integer and double, how it will be shown and how it will be stored, and the variables and how it can recall. Yes, here button is name as converted. I am changing the text message, changing my button name as, that is show message, show message. Okay, now I'm going to coding area. Double click on the button or going to the VB extension with VB. Here already we are developing a factorial program coding. I want to erase all the codings and type a new coding. First of all, we declare constants and variables. So at the top of the programming coding, we declare the variables and constants. Here I am declaring the variables integer and double. Yes, dim a as integer. So I'm just type int. It has four types are there. One is int 16, int 32, int 64. Last one is integer. What is difference between before? Integer 16 is a short integer. Integer 32 means we are using like integer equivalent to integer. Integer 64 means that is long integer. So we can develop a program. If we use if you want to save the contact numbers of the every persons, that time we used only integer 64, because integer 32 has only 5 or 6 digit information only given, that is saved. If you want to more than 10 numbers, because our phone number like 10 numbers or maybe 7 numbers, 8 numbers, like that. So we want to save the phone numbers in our application, we must use integer 64. Here I am declared as a integer. Then I am declaring a constant, like const, it is a keyword, const. Const is a keyword. Yes, sorry, capital C. Const. Const as a constant. Yes, I am declaring for a variable like so whatever previous class we discussed, that variables I will enter as pi equal 3.1414. Yes, here another one variables dim b as double, because I am creating two. Yes, because I am creating two instance. One is integer, another one is first double. It will click a show message. What are the values stored in the that is integer box, and what will be stored in the double box? That information can be stored on the variables as a and b, and that information can be stored with the help use of message box. Yes. Okay. Here some of error is shown because in your if you have modules, or if you have a namespace, it can be given inside the namespace. Here we create only public class, so we declare those variables inside the class. So simply I cut the codings inside the class, I paste that coding. Here there is no errors. Okay, so X will be acceptable. Now I am whenever a user want to click show message button, here we do something process. All right, if a is integer, so I want to save a values equal value of text box 1 dot text. That means that value is converted as an integer. That value stored on a variable a. Then now I'm given the b value. B equal
சார்
value of yes.
சார் பசங்க லாபில வெயிட் பண்றாங்க சார்.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Text of 2 dot text. So simply we are creating a variables and assigning the values a and b. Now I want to show my message on a and b values. For example, we use msg UX here. Message box, one of the function. First we can give the values. For example, I give a, then integer. Because if you want to continuous message, we use it in Java. We give the plus symbols, right? Here we use ampersand symbol. That means whatever we want to store, and another one information or variable values can be displayed. So using in between in string and variables, we can give the ampersand. We can use in Java, we can put a plus symbol, right? This is the value of integer. Value of integer is I'm giving the a value, so we can use ampersand symbol and then variable a. Yes, I remove the variable a at the beginning. Yes. Now I'm displaying another one. Same content will be used for same message box. If we want to show a message box for integer separately and message box for double separately, or only one message box can display two informations, so we can use ampersand symbol and then double quotes, value of double, value of double is, and then give the ampersand symbol and variable b. Okay, so now that is code is enough. So I'm already told VB.NET is very simple. So only we can assign the variables, declare the variables and assign the values. That values can displayed on the message box. Now we want to run my application. So click start. This build is started. If you show any error message that that program cannot be run. So previous classes we discussed. If you have any errors, show on the message. So rectify your message. Clear the errors and then run the program properly. So here error list is there. There is 0 errors and 0 warnings. So our program will be executed successfully. So enter integer value. So I can give 45 or 54. Yes, 546 as integer value, and I can give the double value as, sorry, it is disabled, right? So only I'm clicking on show message. So value of integer is 46, that is 546. Value as double is 0 because here previous peer class program I disabled the text box 2. So that's why I can't given any input values here because it is disabled. So I want to enable on my program. Stop the execution. Here text box 2, I go to properties. Here text box, yes, enabled is false. So that's why I'm can't giving any values for text box 2. So now I am enabled my text box as true. Now I am running the program. Yes, now I'm giving the values 1, 2, 3 as integer, 4, 5.678 as double. Show the message here. Now value of integer is 1, 2, 3 and value of double is 45.678. If I given the value as 123.98, so what is shown on the message box? Simply take us 123, but here if you want in Java, justly take at 123, not 124. But here it can be rounded values because we use the value function is used, so that the function can fraction point may be more than 0.5 is allocated, then 0.5 means one is added on the rounded string. Here in your coding area we used value function. That function can calculate whatever I'm giving. For example, here I given as a 123.98. So actual result is stored on integer and Java just 123 because integer conversion does not take any decimal fraction points. Here we use the value function. Value function means it can calculated after the fraction. It has more than 5 is there, automatically added with 1, like 124. Okay, I'm again I am recompile my program. So understood. Yes, here integer value as 123.98 and then double value 54.678. So I'm show the message here. Integer value is 124 and value of double is 54.678. Yes, now we want to check that 98 is erased and given the values 34. So now it is showed on integer as 123 only, because decimal points is more than 5 is there, automatically one value incremented in the current integer. So here fraction point is 3, that's why it can be removed, that fraction point and original content 1 to 3 stored on the integer, and same as double values stored on the whatever we given on the text box, that will be stored. Yes, so here we declare the variables, that is integers, done doubles, and assign the values. How we can assign the values from the text box? Directly we used val method, that is function is there. That value message can eliminate string characters. For example, if I give the value of strings, automatically that program will be terminate. For example, so ffgf. So whatever giving the string as an integer, so I'm show messages click here. There is integer values take as a 0 because there is no numeric values inside the text box 1. That's why I take it as a value as 0. Here double is not given, so double is take as a 0. If you want to calculate using constant pi, simply we used like, so here assigning the b value and then b equal to pi star b. Okay. So whatever given is value is given, that value will be multiplied with pi operation, and then finalize the value of b is stored on the b. That b value can be displayed on my message box. Double value of double with pi. Okay. Now I am check my program. Here given the values for integer 1 to 20. Okay, given the double value as that is I am given the rounded value 10.50, no, 10.000. Okay, is calculated with pi values. Pi values already we are discussed 3.141. So whatever we result will be 30 near. Yes, or pi value, that is value of double with pi is 31.414. Okay, so this is the calculation with that is declaring variables and declaring constant, and calculation with the constants variables inside the calculation and displaying the final result. So this is the variables declaration and definition inside the class of Windows application. I hope today class will be very helpful and understandable, I think. Okay, students, thanks.